In this session, we are going to discuss a very important part from the quantitative aptitude section of bank exams, and this is called number series. Generally, the weightage given to number series in bank exams is 5 marks, and this topic tests the observation and analytical skills of the candidate. And since there are infinitely many logics in which the number series question can be given, there is no definite formula or method to get the answer here. So I can say that solving a number series question is based on getting the right idea at the right time, since it is completely based on the perception of the candidate. So in this session, we shall take up various questions from this topic of number series and try to understand what is the logic behind them. Before we take up any questions from this topic, let me mention one very important point regarding number series. Whenever we solve questions from number series in the exam, make sure that you don't spend more than 30 to 45 seconds in getting the answer. That means if you are able to get the answer within 45 seconds, well and good. Otherwise, simply leave the question and move to the next one. Let us now take the first model from this topic of number series, where we are going to discuss all the trivial series which can be asked in the exams. Now generally, when a series is trivial, the answer can be obtained within no time. Let us have a look at some of the examples and understand what is the logic behind them. Moving on to the next one, it is 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. So what comes after 24? I hope you all have got the idea. That's nothing but 28 in place of question mark. Why? Because these are all multiples of 4. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. So the next one has to be 28. That is nothing but 4 into 1, 4 into 2, 4 into 3, 4 into 4, so on up to 4 into 8. Likewise, the given series may be multiples of any integer. Instead of 4, 8, 12, we may have 6, 12, 18, 24 and so on. So it's only that we should be able to understand that these are multiples of 4 and then find out the missing term. The fifth example here is 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36 and then we have a question mark. Now can you tell me what comes in place of question mark here? I hope you all have got the answer. As you can observe, these are nothing but perfect squares of natural numbers starting from 1. For example, 1 here is nothing but 1 squared, 4 is 2 squared, 9 is 3 squared, 16 is 4 squared, 25 is 5 squared, 36 is 6 squared. It is obvious that the next one has to be 7 squared. Why? Because that is the rhythm here. As I've already mentioned, we only need to understand the logic behind the series or the rhythm in that series. So as per the rhythm here, the next one has to be 7 squared, which is 49. So question mark should be replaced with 49. Likewise, if you observe example 6 here, the series is 1, 8, 27, 64, 125, 216. So what do you observe? These are all perfect cubes of natural numbers again. 1 is 1 cube, 8 is 2 cube, this is 3 cube, 4 cube, 5 cube and 216 is 6 cube. So it is obvious that the next one has to be 7 cube. 7 cube, or that is nothing but 343. So question mark should be replaced with 343. And the last example in model 1 is 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13 and question mark. Now what do you observe here in the series given in example 7? Try to understand the rhythm in the series. Try to understand the logic behind that. What do you observe? 2 and then we have 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. So what do you think should be the next one? Now if you observe, those who have got the right idea, they know that these are all consecutive prime numbers. 2 is the first prime number. Then we have 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. And the next one here has to be the prime number which comes after 13. What comes after 13? 17. So question mark has to be replaced with 17. That is nothing but a series of prime numbers. And as I've already mentioned, the other type of question that can be asked here is finding out the wrong number, where the series will be given and we are supposed to find out which of the numbers is wrong. For example, let's say the series is as follows: 1, 4, 9, 16, 26 and 36. And we are supposed to find out which one of these numbers is wrong, or what is the odd number here which does not fit into the series. If you have got the idea, you clearly understand that 26 is the odd one out. Why? Because all the remaining numbers here are perfect squares. For example, this is 1 squared, the next one here is 2 squared, 3 squared, 4 squared. So as per this series, the next number has to be 5 squared, which is 25. But the given number here is 26. Hence we say that 26 is the wrong number. And that is the answer for this question.